Yep. Any and all legitimate declarations of emergency apply, and the price gouging laws apply to each of them. So if there is a difference in timing, and January 7th is sort of the major day around which the declarations of emergency were declared. But if you need to get specific around the time, they all have effect. It's not one that trumps the other. We've been mostly looking at the governor's declaration of emergency in Ventura County and LA County on January 7th, and so we're essentially looking at prices before January 7th, prices after January 7th, comparing them, doing a side-by-side, and making sure that the prices after January 7th do not exceed that 10% cap.
Is this crime a misdemeanor or no?
It's a misdemeanor, punishable by up to a year in jail and a $10,000 criminal penalty per violation. So if there's multiple violations, you can stack penalties potentially. And there's also civil liability up to $2,500 per violation for price gouging.
Is that enough?
Right now we need to be using the full extent of the law, punishing people to the fullest extent. This is just unimaginable conduct during this time when people need the exact opposite of being preyed on, exploited, victimized. They need support and healing and help. I know that there's some consideration of the penalties involved. I think that's an appropriate discussion to have. I think it's also important to make sure that folks are held accountable every time they commit a crime, every time there's price gouging, every time there's looting. We need to hold folks accountable, and that's what we're focused on, that accountability.